Hello, today I'm going to show you a few tricks in PowerSchool. So you can see I'm in the PowerSchool main page. I'm going to go to the assessment library and I'm going to choose biology, but this could be for whatever your subject is. Okay, on the left now I have my items, and if I click on that negative sign I can close that. So I have, if I click on it again, I can open it back up. These are all my SOLs, and if I click on the little arrow next to each one, I get drop-down menus, and I can drill down and find questions for each of those particular SOL topics. Okay, and I'm going to unclick them, and they disappear. If I go down to exams here, and I want to find, say, a quiz that I want to give, you can actually go to another school, another teacher's quizzes or pre-test or post-test or any of those. You can go and find one that you like and make it your own. So, for example, I'm going to go to Armstrong. They've got 27 quizzes here, and I'm going to find one that I need. So say I need a classification quiz. So I'm going to click on that, double click it, and now it opens up and I see, oh, that's lovely. It's got 23 questions, but I notice that all of the question marks are blue. And if you have never noticed, some of the question marks are red. Those red ones are the technology enhanced questions. And I want to add a few of those to this quiz. So this is looking good, but I want to make it my own. So up here under exam menu, I'm going to click on that, and I want to duplicate my exam. I'm going to duplicate it. Okay, so now this comes up. The name was classification, now it's classification copy. It was under the exam category of Armstrong, but I want to put that at my school. So I'm going to click on the arrow to the right, and this is going to be a quiz. Don't click on the word quiz. Click on the little arrow to the left of that, and you get the drop-down menu of all the schools. I'm going to put this in George Wythe. Now I can click on the name, and now you can see it's at George Wythe. And I don't need to change anything else. I can change this name if I want, and I can put my name in there. It's always a good idea to put your name in the title. Even better would be to put the year so you can keep track. Some of these things may be 3-4 years old, and you don't necessarily want to use the old one. All right, so once I've got that ready, I can duplicate it. And notice that now my title here is up at the top. It's in blue. The title over here was in black. And the difference between the two is that the black one is ready to be assigned to a class as a test, but when it's blue, it's not quite ready. You still have to submit and approve, and we'll do that in just a minute. But when it's blue, I can actually make changes. When the name is black, you can't. So it has to be blue in order for you to be able to make any changes. So now I've got it in a format. I could delete a question, like say I don't like that one. I can right click on it and I can remove from this exam. It's gone. You don't want to do this to somebody else's quiz, but you can make a copy for yourself and now it's yours. So now I want to add some technology enhanced questions. So I'm going to go over here to my items list and I'm going to drill down. So I want to get classification system, and let's see, I want to just do maybe this one. All right, so here's all my blue questions related to that SOL. All right, and I can look here. Maybe this is the one I want. Oh, there's a technology enhanced question. So now that I've found it, I can preview this. I can preview it. But I'm going to take this and I'm going to drag it over here and plunk it in there. So now I've got at least one technology enhanced question in my test here. If you're going to do a paper and pencil test, you really don't want it to have any of those technology enhanced questions. But if you are going to have them do it on the computer, then go ahead and put it in there because that's what they're going to see on their SOL. So they might as well get practice answering those sorts of questions. All right, so I've got it like I want it. I've deleted something, I've changed it, I've tweaked it to make it my own. So now here under exam menu, I need to submit and approve. And that's going to change the name from blue now to black. And so now this test can be assigned to students. So it's ready to go. All right, so if you've ever had the problem where you make an activity, a quiz or a pretest or a post-test, and you know you made it and you can't find it, it could be because you didn't put it in the right place. So I'm going to show you how to find it and fix it so you put it in the right school. So I'm going to be over here at exams, and I know it's supposed to be in George With. I swear that's where I put it, but I don't see it, I don't see it, I don't see it. Well, you've probably learned from experience that the place to look is at the very bottom of the list. So if I go down here past Woodville, I've got all these quizzes that are just kind of floating here. They're not really assigned to any one school, but they may be yours. I see lots of names, but these are not in any school folder. There's actually quite a few of them. So let me show you how to move that. So I'm going to go back up here to the top. All right, so this one right here, I need to move that to George With. So I'm going to click on it to open it. And again, notice that the name is black. So that's good. It's ready to assign. It's just in the wrong spot. So I'm going to go here to exam menu. And I'm going to go to edit exam details. Edit exam details. So I click on that. And you can see it's approved. That's the name of the exam. This is the test. But it's just in the category of quiz. See, that's the problem, that when this quiz was made, it was just put under quiz in general. So what I want to do to fix that is I'm going to click on the arrow to the right there. And now instead of clicking on the word quiz, I need to click on the little arrow to the left of that. Now all the schools will drop down and I can go to George With and click on George With. So now you see, before it used to just say quiz, but now it says George With. And I can save that now and it'll be in the George With folder. I won't have to go back and search for it anymore. So anything that's here that's yours in this no man's land under Woodville Elementary, you can go back and reclaim and put it in your school folder by just changing and editing the exam details. Just remember the key there is to click on not the word exam, but the little arrow. Right? Click on the arrow. And whenever you make something, when you get to this step of making a new test, again, don't just click on quiz or pretest or post-test. Click on the arrow that will give you the drop-down menu and then choose your school. Okay, I hope you have found these little tips and tricks helpful. And if you have any questions, be sure to reach out to your ITRT and they will be happy to help you.